SMT Thermal Discoveries are the experts in thermal processes from -50 degrees Celsius up to 450 degrees Celsius. With highly stable reflow soldering systems, vacuum soldering to reduce voiding in solder joints, whether you need temperature treatment systems with standard equipment or flexible solutions, SMT Thermal Discoveries have the machine to your thermal challenges.
Welcome to SMT Thermal Discoveries. I'm joined by Maximilian Liepik. Nice to see you, Maximilian.
Nice to see you, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. We've got a brand new piece of software this week. It's called Thermal Tools. Explain to me a little bit about Thermal Tools and how it works.
Sure. So Thermal Tools is our software for all of the machine types. So that means if you have it once, you would have it for a reflow system. The next one would be a curing system, and you already know how to handle it. So the whole SMT machines are provided with this software. Mm-hmm. So it's the interface of all of the machines. So the machines run with it, and the profiles and everything are set up.
Right. So if you've used it on one machine, then it's the same look and feel and very familiar for the operator.
Correct, yeah. And actually we had a high focus on the intuitive version of it. Mm-hmm. So in the end, you cannot have some hidden buttons. So the guys would need to know where to press, and we just don't want to have that. That means you have dark gray color where you can press, mm-hmm. and the others are just not pressable. So it's very, very intuitive, very easy to use software.
It's very easy to navigate. It gets you there in two clicks.
Correct. So the deepest level you can go, for example, here, one click, second click, and you are at the main or the deepest level you can have, yeah.
Okay, great. So explain to us a little bit about what we're looking at here on this image here.
This, for example, is the machine overview. This means you can, on the one side, see the whole machine. You can see the temperatures, so the settings, the actual values, and, for example, the fan speeds or the transport speed. If you would have a product moving through, you would, of course, have a throughput sensor, so you would see where the product is at the machine.
Yeah, that's important. So you actually see the product moving through on the software in real time.
Correct. So if you have any problems, if it doesn't arrive in time or if it's there too early, something's wrong, and we have to monitor that, for sure.
Excellent. So what other features has it got built into? Because I see a range of buttons along the bottom here. What else does it do?
Of course, there's lots of different features. For example, maintenance is a focus. So we have a maintenance page. This means you have a real-time maintenance which counts down the working hours. So you have maintenance tasks to do, mm-hmm. and it counts down like from 500 hours to 0, and then you have to do it. Because it doesn't make sense to set it up like do it once per month, right. Because it has to be based on the productivity or on the products that run through in the end. Yeah.
You also have independent monitoring though on your fans with the special sensors that you added to them, so you can track the life of the fan or the performance of the fan as it's working.
That's totally true. We have a one-to-one setup or connection between a fan and a frequency converter. Mm-hmm. This means we always know the velocity and the current it takes, so we know when it runs too high or too low, and we see when there's problems before they really appear. So kind of a preventive feature.
Okay. Excellent. So I believe that you've produced this software on Windows 10, but you've got some other backup behind it. So explain to me what's happening there.
Yeah, so actually the machine does not run on a Windows system. It's our own system in the end, but we can implement Windows. The benefit here is that you on the one hand don't have to update regularly, you don't have any problems with virus, so you don't need a virus scanner, and you don't have the Windows 10 problem that you have to upgrade until next year. Yeah? But of course, if you have some interface that only runs with Windows, we can connect to it. We have an additional PC, and we can directly work on the Windows as well. But it does not interfere with the machine.
Right. So the Windows window basically pops up within your software, and that's connected to this small computer that you've got here at the back.
Yeah, that's an external Windows PC for MES programs and stuff like that, or MES interfaces. Yeah. So talking about the MES, we do of course support all interfaces, as it is Hermes or ASUS OIC, CFX, or the KIC programs with the thermal profiling. So we do all of that, for sure.
Super. Well, it looks a very innovative piece of software and very easy to use. Maximilian, I want to thank you for showing it to us today.
Yeah, thank you for your time. Yeah.